tonight we're looking at the next 7 days of severe weather and fire weather. And the big headline is a low-end but notable severe setup for coastal Southern California on New Year's Day morning, plus a marginal severe signal later in the period along the northeast Gulf Coast, while fire weather stays mostly no critical areas, but with a few pockets of elevated spread potential where fuels are dry, starting with Southern California. The Storm Prediction Center's Day 2 outlook includes a marginal risk along a portion of the coastal SoCal corridor, where storms early Thursday morning could produce locally damaged wind and even a brief tornado, driven by strong mid-level flow around 40 to 50 knots, near 700 millibars, over very limited instability, and the exact corridor will depend on where the narrow instability ribbon sets up, in which storms can tap into any low-level turning near the coast. Looking out into the extended range, SPC's Day 428 outlook highlights the northeast Gulf Coast on Saturday as the primary severe concern, where a fast-moving disturbance and weak surface low may be enough for organized storms with a low-end severe risk mainly along the coast from morning into afternoon. And the same Day 428 discussion also flags coastal California again this weekend with a watch trends type signal for low-topped supercells, generally focused farther north on Saturday and shifting toward Southern California on Sunday. But predictability is still poor, so the key message is to monitor updates and not overhype specifics until the short range guidance tightens up. On the fire side, SPC's Day 1 fire weather outlook does not paint a formal risk area, but it still calls out elevated, localized wildfire spread potential from the Carolinas into the Florida peninsula with dry offshore flow, modest northwest winds, and relative humidity dropping into the 25 to 35% range, while Day 2 has no critical areas, noting only localized potential along the high plains and parts of the southeast coast, where wind is not strong enough for highlights. In the Day 3 to 8 fire weather outlook, the theme remains no critical probabilities introduced, even though stronger wind could develop across portions of the southern high plains and West Texas late this week, with Pacific moisture and cloud cover likely limiting how low humidity can drop. And while the broader pattern may still favor occasional downslope setups early next week, timing and magnitude remain uncertain. For current incidents, the latest NIFC situation report lists preparedness level 1 nationally and only a small number of uncontained large fires in the southern area, including the Addington fire in Oklahoma and 2 Texas incidents, which tells us the national fire picture is relatively quiet. Any wind and dryness combo, overcured fuels can still spread quickly at the local scale. And finally, a quick recap on why we watch even off-season signals. The December 28th severe event produced multiple confirmed tornadoes across Illinois and Indiana, including 6 in the NWS Chicago forecast area and a significant EF2 in central Illinois that stayed on the ground over 23 miles with peak winds around 120 miles per hour. So even winter setups can deliver real impacts. Bottom line, for the next week, keep your eye on New Year's Day morning storms along coastal Southern California. Watch the day for Saturday window along the northeast Gulf Coast. And if you're in dry fuel areas from the southeast coastal plain to the high plains, don't ignore elevated fire spread potential when humidity drops and winds pick up. And as always, have multiple ways to receive warnings and never drive through flooded roads.